friends, thanks so much for joining me today. I wanted to go over an update from my last video. In my last video, I talked about how I increased sales by doing promoted listings, by doing a markdown clearance sale on old inventory, and between the both of them, sales are amazing. This is not usually a very big sale season. Everybody that got their tax refunds, pretty much they've already blown it by now. Yeah, we're already at the middle of March, so I'm sure there's still a couple out there, but the big rush of tax refund season is over. We're not in the holiday season. This is kind of that lull that we get before everybody starts buying for the summer. So this is amazing to see 12 sales today. Technically 13 if I include the one that sold this morning. It is a Thursday, so these are Wednesday sales. 12 sales on a Wednesday is unbelievable. We've got a cost of good just over $60 and our gross profits over $550 in one day on a Wednesday. Like, these are weekend numbers we're talking here. 12 orders and one day is amazing. So it works. Promoted listings, I increased from 2% to 4%, and I'm running a clearance markdown on all my old stale inventory. So a lot of these items are going to be 50% off what I originally wanted. Some are 30, some are 15. But I've had it this long. Obviously, I was either priced too high or it's an out-of-season item. So I want to get rid of it. All right, so let's go over everything that sold and what it sold for. Okay, so this lamp I had picked up a few weeks ago. I was helping an estate company clear out some inventory after their sale, and she gave me a deal. I just put a whole bunch of stuff in a pile, and I paid $50 for all of it. There's a sewing machine. There was 2 of these lamps, some smaller stuff. It was a bunch of stuff for $50. So I'm going to say the cost of this was right around $10, just to give some averages, and it sold for $30. I don't think that one was on sale. Okay, that lamp was not part of any sales. So that one sold for what I was asking, $30. I think I took an offer. I think it was 40. I took the offer of 30. Again, I want to get rid of it. I've kind of changed my mindset. I want to get the most for my items, yes, but I also want to flip them fast. So when we're dealing with about a 25% difference on what I'm asking and what the buyer wants to pay, I'm going to give that discount. So I used to be a little more stingy, like thinking that that's a lowball offer, but I'll play the offer game sometimes. But if we're getting in that ballpark of 20 to 25% of what I was asking, off what I was asking, I'm going to take the offer. So $30 for this lamp. It's kind of big. I want it out of my store. Next up, we've got a couple golf clubs. This is a promoted listing sale, so I'm going to owe 4% to eBay. Totally fine. They sold for $55, so $55 promoted listing. We've got some ink here, Serious Bolo. This was brand new package, sealed. I don't have the other one. I picked up 2 of these yesterday, and in my rush, I didn't notice it was already open. So the back of it, you can see these ones, they're literally sealed. The other one, they weren't sealed, but they didn't look used. But I looked up pictures of ones that have sold that are brand new, and they were actually upside down in the box. The ones I got were face up. I wouldn't have noticed that in the store. I was just grabbing it. I knew it was a good deal. I thought it was a good deal. So I paid $5. I'm going to say this is kind of a cost of good of 10 because I bought 2 of them, but the other one I had to throw away. But that's all right. It sold within minutes for $55. I added up for 60. They wanted $5 off. I'll give them $5 off. So $55. We've got a light stim. Any beauty products, put that on your BOLO list. Always be on the lookout for beauty lights. LED lights. These are infrared. It needs charged. Infrared lighting. You use it on your face. It makes you look younger. I would be 60 years old if it wasn't look 60 years old if it wasn't for this light. Okay, I'm totally kidding. But this light, everybody is loving these LED infrared lights. This guy sold for $85, and I paid $10 at Goodwill. Of all places, I was surprised. There's only $10 because Goodwill is greedy will right now. Okay, then we've got a couple games. I picked these up, a whole box of Nintendo 64 games last weekend. I paid $5 a game. I started looking them up individually, but I was finding that they were worth at least $20 to $25 each. So I just grabbed the whole box of them. So already I listed these yesterday morning. 2 of them already sold. We've got GoldenEye went for 22. Donkey Kong went for 30. Because this was in a box of multiple Nintendo 64 games, I'm not going to doubt their authenticity. It's not like it was a random one on the side of the road. It was a whole bin of them. Some of them still had like Hollywood Video or Blockbuster stickers on them where they bought them from. So I don't think they're fake. I'm pretty confident that they're secure. However, I won't be able to test these. As sad as I am to sell electronics untested, I'm going to take the risk. So if they get this item and they say it doesn't work, I'm just going to have to take their word for it and refund them. But we're just going to play the odds game, hope they work, and we have no issues. Then we've got, on the trend of games, apparently that's my thing this weekend, Zelda for the Switch. I had picked up, gosh, this was an absolute score. Mom had left the kid in charge of the yard sale. She was inside doing something, maybe dealing with siblings. Kid had a stack of probably 10 Switch games, a bunch of Wii games, like good Switch games. Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, Zelda, unbelievable games. $20 for the whole stack. Like, I could do $20. So this is one of the later ones that sold, and he sold for $33. Happy to sell it. This game here was my husband's. He doesn't play it, so I sold it, and it went 50% off, so $7. But cost a good $0 because he played it, was done with it. Okay, then we've got some blank tapes. Blank media, friends, are always going to be worth grabbing. These tapes were all sealed in their box, and that set sold for $11. I think it was on clearance. This one was a promoted listing, so I'll owe 4% to eBay. Oh well. Sealed beauty products. So on the same trend of that light, these perfumes, I paid like $2 each for them at an estate sale, brand new sealed. I had them listed at I think 80, and this goes in the category of I was probably overpriced. And rather than going through my inventory one item at a time, that's why I went through and just marked my 2-year-old items at 50% off because obviously I didn't price it right. So these ended up selling for $30, but again, I get rid of them, make room for more stuff. Because in the end, that was $60 right here, and I paid $4 for it. So again, I want to get rid of it. I'm saving the best for last. All right, this jacket here I had picked up for $4 at my local thrift. It is a 4X. When you can find those specialty sizes, those bigger sizes, the big and tall sizes, men's particularly, they're going to be worth more. So this jacket sold for almost $30, and I paid $4. It's going to be the easiest thing to ship because it is super, super small, and the more I fold it, the smaller it gets. Look how small that got. So I'm going to put this into a padded or a poly mailer, and yeah, super, super, super easy to ship. Oh my gosh, can't say it enough. Okay, then, told you I saved the best for last. Coogie. Nail that into your brain. Coogie is amazing. I had found a whole collection, I should say, of Coogie sweaters at an estate sale probably over a year ago, maybe a year and a half. But I've sold so many of them already. I paid $4 a piece. And this one, I took an offer of $150 for one sweater. I had it listed at like $200, maybe a little more. But I've had it for a while, so I just want to get rid of it. Let's move stuff out of the store. Did I talk about these golf clubs? I don't think I did. These guys here are TaylorMade. In my golf video I did a few weeks ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, I had mentioned the major brands to watch for when you're sourcing for golf clubs. TaylorMade, I think I left off the list. So we've got TaylorMade, we have Ping, we have Titleist, Nike. I think that's all of them. So 4 major ones. Maybe I did say that one because now that I'm thinking, I don't remember if I did. But These have the graphite shaft, always worth grabbing, and amazing, amazing grips. So this person definitely got a deal. They're a little worn, but not awful. No dents, no cracks. Always, always look for that, because if you've got a really bad player, you'll get a crack in it. And I've seen many drivers with dents in it. So always look at them, but $55 for this set. All right, so that is my 12 items that sold thanks to promoted listings and increasing sales on older items. So if you like what you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.